Hello, lovely ladies. Good morning to you all. And it's great to see you all come together for this really reflective and something that is, worth having discussion on. So, we're going to discuss a very important topic today for which we all have gathered here. We'll not waste a lot of time in formal introduction. We'll be speaking just two lines about us each. Okay, so I'll start. I'm your host, or you can say moderator, for today's group discussion. My name is Sunita, and I am a content creator and a self made tutor. Okay, so could you all please introduce yourself in just two lines and then we'll dig deeper into our, what do we say, topic of the day. All right. Okay, so let's start with Neha.
Okay. Hi everyone, this is Neha Rana. I am a homemaker and an online English instructor, and I am here to share my thoughts on a very nice and I guess hot topic. So let's see how we go.
My name is Kusum Rawat, and I am a working woman. And at the same time, I'm a mother, married, and kids, a mother of two kids.
My name is Sangeeta and I am from UP Muradabad and I am a mother of one child. And apart from this, I run a YouTube channel which name is Advocate Sangeeta.
My name is Sangeeta Dicholkar and I'm connecting with you from beautiful state Goa. I'm mother to two sons and I'm enthusiast of this language and I want to hone my communication skill. That's why I am here.
And we have an expert also here in our house. So let's head to Kawaljeet Kaur ma'am. Ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself in a few lines?
First of all, I would like to convey my gratitude to all of you. So all big shots are here. Neha is very close to me, close to my heart, and now you too, everybody, because of Neha only. So my name is Kawaljeet Kaur, as you are familiar with my name. I hail from Jalandhar. And as Ms. Sunita, you said, be very brief so far as this introduction part is concerned. I can simply say an academician turned into as an entrepreneur recently. This is all about me.
Lovely. It's great to know about you, and it's a pretty inspirational thing that you are an entrepreneur as well. Great, great.
My name is Pushpa Das. I'm the founder of PS24 Communication. It's a social media and digital marketing firm. And apart from this, yes, I'm blessed with two kids. Both are the sons. They are happily working.
Lovely, lovely. So, thank you so much, all of you, for providing your introduction to our audience as well. And let's dig into the topic of the day today. So, the topic is self doubt, and it is also one step forward to awareness among audience as well. So, we are going to start with the very simple and powerful question that what comes to your mind when you hear the word self doubt? It could be a simple word or a sentence, something that comes to your mind that strikes your mind instantly when you hear the word self doubt. So we'll continue one by one. All right. So shall I start? Like when I hear the word self doubt, what comes to my mind is something that is pulling me back from achieving more in my life. For me, that is self doubt, right? So, Sangeeta Dicholkar, ma'am, you can tell me, you can tell
Yeah.
us what is self
Okay.
doubt to you.
First of all, don't call me ma'am. Call me only Sangeeta because you are my teacher. Okay, so whenever I hear that word self-doubt, first though I feel jittery. Okay, I feel so nervous. I feel that rejection, and I try. I always think much. Okay, I do that overthinking. That anxiety triggers me a lot. And side by side, I feel that failure. Okay, I see that failure in front of me. So that's all. Yes.
Right, right. So it's more about negative things in life.
Yes.
Self-doubt is somehow connected to negativity, right? Okay, Sangeeta, what do you think about self-doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you giving me this opportunity. And for me, self-doubt is a negativity sometimes because when the question arising consistently in our mind, so we think that we can't do. What if I fail in this field? What and the other person is much better rather than me. So always we realize that demotivated ourselves, but at the other hand, when we feel that we can't do this and all the person are very good rather than me, so we will practice more and more while sitting at home in loneliness. So that things will come overcome our fear. That
Mm-hmm.
thing can overfare our feelings, and we can learn and learn more because of these things.
Right. Every coin has two sides, so we'll come to the other side as well. But for you, self-doubt comes to you when you compare yourself to others mainly, right? Okay, Neha
Yes.
ji, what do you think?
Okay. Um, I think self-doubt is a tug of war between our
Mm-hmm.
potential and our perception. That's what I believe, right? And it's a quiet inner dialogue where our fears
Hmm.
whisper louder than our
Hmm.
capabilities. That's
Hmm.
exactly self-doubt is for me.
Right, right. Kusum, what do you think?
I'm totally agree with Neha ma'am. And for me, self-doubt is simply like when you do not believe yourself, your abilities, even though you know you can do anything. I mean, whatever the things you wanted to do, you can do that. But when the time comes, you really wanted to do, that time you stuck just because of you doubting yourself instead of trusting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, the main, in my case, what I have experienced, overthinking and perfection. These two things uh, uh, keep running on my mind. That's why I doubt so much on myself and I stop doing whatever I want to do. And the result is I'm not able to achieve what I really wanted to do.
Right. So when you seek for perfection, also that time also you
Hmm.
self-doubt yourself a lot because you want to be perfect.
Yes,
But that is definitely
right.
not required in life, right?
That you can say learning.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Every time you should not be a perfect. You can just start, and by the time you will be perfect at the end.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Kawaljeet Kaur, ma'am, what are your views on this self-doubt?
Hmm. Sunita ma'am, I resonate with all the speakers. Everything has already been said. It's like not having confidence, like thinking like that before plunging into the actual scene.
Hmm.
A number of times, things are not that difficult or tough. But
Right.
starting with the feeling, I can't do it. That is
Mm-hmm.
self-doubt. And I think it happens with all of us at certain point of time. Though everybody, like the person on the other side, might be of the opinion that you are very confident. But from the inner core, we know what is the reality. And I think it happens with all of us,
Mm-hmm.
isn't
True.
it?
That's so true. It happens with all of us. We all are struggling with that self-doubt problem, and somehow we are striving to achieve more in our life. But again and again, that self-doubt hits you, right? But there are solutions to it. So we'll be going to talk about that later in the session. Pushpa ji, could you please tell us your views about it?
Yeah, thank you, Sunita, giving me this opportunity to speak out. Finally, I am able to speak. And earlier, I was getting nervous. And for me, self doubt is always a self doubt. Each and everything is self doubt. Whether I go there, so how people would say, if I will wear, what people would say. So and about your communications, if you are not okay with the English, then what people would say. But yesterday I joined with my two colleagues, Sangeeta, both the Sangeetas and Aparna also, and these girls motivated me never think like this. And today I made myself to courage to speak out on the self doubt. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
self doubt would come definitely, but we'll have to sort it out according to us. Yes, and we'll have to work hard on this. This is how self doubt for me. Yes, thank you so much.
Very nice. So that means we have to walk along with self-doubt. We don't have to walk behind it, right? So
Yes,
as we
correct.
Yeah.
have discussed, there are many factors to it, like fear, comparison, your inner voice, doubt, seeking perfection. There are many factors to it. So we would try to head to a solution by the end of this session. All right. So now we can discuss something that our audience can also resonate with. Like we can share our anecdotes related to self doubt or maybe your past experiences, something that our audience can relate with so that it would help them also to get away from this self doubt. All right. So, one by one, we'll be sharing our anecdotes about self doubt. All right. Okay. So, Sangeeta, would you like to go first? Advocate Sangeeta ji.
Oh my God. Yes, ma'am. I think self-doubt. Ma'am, can you repeat your question again one more time?
Any experience where you doubted yourself?
Any experience?
And you overcome.
Actually, yeah. Actually, earlier I was not good at English. Means I'm not saying that now I am good, but earlier I was not totally good. But I started learning day by day, and I committed a mistake a lot of. Then gradually I didn't escape, and it was a lot of self doubt in my mind that I couldn't. But I didn't escape. I was stand by this language, and I continuously practicing, so I can see that yeah, I am overcome with this fear, and
Mhm.
yes, this is my experience.
Great. When you face fears, you actually conquer it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Okay. Kusum, can you share your experience with it?
Yeah, sure. As we are here to improve our English, so I want to keep it in this context only. So if I'll talk about, like I said, I'm a working woman, so I have to give so many interviews to get the good job, right? So initial what happened with me, whenever I got the call from the HR or some company, I used to disconnect the call whenever I start. Okay, tell me about yourself, something like whatever the question they used to ask. I just disconnected the call. And that time I realized, after disconnecting the call, I realized, yeah, why I disconnected. I can at least say something, and doesn't matter whether I will get the job or not. That's a different thing, right? But at least I should attempt that thing. But later on, I have work on these things, and now I'm improving. So it's like doesn't matter me, still doesn't matter me whether I'm getting that job or not, but I'm able to communicate properly. I'm able to express my thoughts. I'm able to convey like what kind of a job I'm looking for and what they are looking, I'm perfect for that or not. So these are the things which there are quite time when I miss the opportunity just because of this self doubt.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you need to reflect on things, whether it is good for you or not, or you simply have to take actions. You don't have to run away from it. That's a good point, I must say. Neha ji, your point?
My point, oh my God, I have to be precise and very, very stick to the. I mean, it becomes little difficult to stick to the topic sometimes because as a homemaker, as a woman, I think we are surrounded with a lot of doubts, right? Because when you are confined within the walls of your home, you don't really step out, you don't get that exposure. It's very easy to surround with a lot of doubts. So I think doubts are everyday part of our life. But yes, I would definitely go to the main topic. I tell you, if I go back, I mean, 15 to 6, 15, to 10 to 12 years ago, when I was in Mumbai, I always wanted to be a teacher. I always wanted to speak fluently and confidently in English because I hold a master's degree in English literature. So it was a kind of do and die sort of situation for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So every time I uh, seek for advice, I mean, whenever I went to my husband, okay, I had to go for go for a class. I wanted to join a class where I could give wings to my dream. I just wanted to enhance my communication skills. He used to tell me that why do you want to join a class? Why don't you start your classes? Because you really speak well. I never believed in him, let alone believing in myself. I never believe in his advice or his piece
Mm-hmm.
of advice. Eventually, we moved to Mohali, and then again, I started repeating the same stuff that I wanted to join certain classes so that I can polish, I can hold my communication skills. Again, my sister came in the limelight, and she said, "Why don't you go for classes?" So this is how I doubted myself, my caliber, my potential. But yes, I was blessed enough to have my family members who just became the role model or guiding lights actually for me. And this is how I started my classes. I created my channel, and see this I'm sitting here. Okay, so yes, if we find a way, actually we need to play our cards right. That's what I can tell you. Okay, so doubt, if you doubt yourself, it's not a problem. But how to deal with those doubts? That
Right.
should be the main scene
Mm-hmm.
or scenario. Okay, so that's how I practiced a lot. I worked hard a lot. I started my classes. I created my channel, and this is how I worked on myself, and still I'm working on myself. So
Mm-hmm.
that is it.
Superb, superb. Sometimes, you work amazingly under pressure. Like I have a
Hmm.
similar experience to share. Back then, when I was working as an HR in a company, that time, at some point in time, my manager left the company all of a sudden. And then my CEO approached me. I was just a fresher back then. And he told me that from now onwards, you have to act as an assistant manager. I
Hmm.
was so timid that time. I was so, nervous, and my voice was also shaking while talking
Hmm.
to him. And I self-doubted myself that this is not my cup of tea. I'm just a fresher. How can I act as an assistant manager and all that? But he pushed me literally into that responsibility, and somehow I outshine everything or everyone in that responsibility. And then I came to know about my potential. So
Hmm.
sometimes you work amazing under pressure, I must say, and there are people who act as an angel in your life,
True
and
that.
they somehow help you reach your full potential, I would say.
True, true.
Right? Kavaljit, ma'am, what is your say?
There are so many anecdotes.
Hmm.
I can say a big list of such instances. I can take example of the moment when, for the first time, I entered the classroom of 100 students when I got a job in the college, my first day in the college. So I was passing through the similar kind of mental state at that very moment. But because that was related to my subject, like Neha just now, she said that how to, and that is another part, that how to cope up with this situation if you find yourself in that situation. But because that was my cup of tea, finally I could manage to handle that situation because I was to teach my subject. But now, if I talk about something lately happened, that is when I switched over from my academic field to a kind of work I'm in at the moment, altogether different. Like I'm running a cafeteria, and for more than 30 years, 32 years, I have been an academician, a passionate teacher, worked for so many years in the college. I taught my subject. Then turning to be a person you are actually not from within. So similar kind of situation was there, but I had only one goal at that very moment, that I want to switch on. Thing is, at certain point of time in your life, you feel that you have reached over there where you want to give yourself a chance to do something new, something different. And Miss Sunita, I have always been of this kind of temperament. I'm not an exceptional person, if you take me as a person. But I have always been a believer that we all have got just one life. And I used to repeat this sentence in almost my every second video because everything is revolving around that. So, whatever comes my way, though initially I'm horrified a number of times, but at the same time, I feel if suppose I'm going to let it go, I'm not going to get another chance. And that fear will always stay at the back of my mind, that I can't do it. Not like that I got the chance and I didn't do that. I will always live with this feeling, I can't do it. That is a self doubt we are talking about. So similar thing happened when I this option came my way. This was not on my cards. Like, it was my plan to go for something of my own where I wanted to give jobs to people because I have worked as an employee for 30 to 33 years. So I had that feeling because this opening up Samitri came my way. And fortunately, my sister is already into this business. So how I could overcome this fear out of my mind, because then I started going over to her venture. I spent 2 3 months. I took a sabbatical for my work for 1.5 years before plunging into my own venture. So this is the kind of situation I had passed through. So finally, I have reached at a certain situation where I find myself competent enough to handle all the situation. But again, because on daily basis, my job is to, um, you can say, I always remain surrounded with different people. I'm answerable to the staff, and employment, recruitment of staff is a big challenge when you are running your own venture. This thing happens every second day. Self-doubt comes every day with a new challenge. But by the end of the day, you are to finally get through it. So that is the
Right.
important thing.
Right. Thank you for sharing your experience. And I must say, I'm able to resonate with you all because, we can't run from this self-doubt and it is living with us. So definitely, I'm able to resonate with all of yours experiences because I've also come across all these experiences in my life too. All right, Pushpa ji, it's your turn to share your experience.
Thank you, Sunita. Yes, I have a self-doubt. Just I want to share the incidents where I have overcome for this self-doubt. When I used to work while coming back to home, and I was so exhausted that time, and I always think when they will come, then when they would come when what when my day would come to I will open my venture. It was very difficult to me to open my own venture and set the online ad agency. So therefore, and just we thought, thinking, we were thinking, and my family members also, my kids also supported me. That's, Mama, you can do it because you have 20 years of experience in your media and electronic media industry. So I thought, okay, I should leave and the job somewhere I have to compromise. Then I left the job and somehow I opened my this PS24 communication, and by the grace of God, and I have 5 people and running from home. Very soon going to shift to my office, my own office, and touchwood handling uh, 5 clients as of now. Uh, that's it. And another experience I have that. When I was when I used to go office, and it was very difficult me to commute. It's a very far place from Vasant Kunj to Noida and this. And my husband used to travel a lot from his office, so it was very difficult to handle the kids and going to attend their PTM, etc. Lots of house chores I had to do at that time. So I learned driving. Some people said, no, you can't learn the driving. Then I took the courage, and now I am the driver. I go Uttarakhand by a car. I drive myself
Wow.
to Uttarakhand, and I am the master right now. Touch wood.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for this. Giving me
Driving in
opportunity.
hilly areas is such a big achievement, I must say.
True.
Right? You're doing amazing job, I must say. And this is the problem with all of us that we overthink a lot. We overthink a lot, right? And that's why we're not able to take that first step even. And before taking that first step, we think that, am I good enough for this? It's better to say, did I do that right? Take that step, take that action and say, did I do that right? And reflect on it, seek that feedback and work upon it. So that would be a better thing to do. So let's touch the positive aspect of self-doubt. All right. So anyone who can share their experiences related to positive aspect that they have felt regarding this self-doubt.
Actually, I think, as you just mentioned, that every coin has two sides. So that's for sure, right? It's now again, it's up to us. As I just mentioned, that it is a kind of tug of war between our perception and our fears, or kind of. So now it's up to us how to make the most of our out of our opportunities or challenges. Let me tell you one thing. When I was in Mumbai, I visited an institution. I went there to enroll myself to their spoken English classes. And while just having that introduction, and I was just asking them questions about their fee and all. So her name was Poonam, I believe, and she said, "Why don't you join as a teacher, as a trainer?" And I was so happy and shocked at the same time. But I threw in the towel. I didn't muster my courage, and I just refused that offer. But from within, I was so happy that, oh my goodness. Second time I was in Mali, I was just scrolling through my phone. I found a platform, spoken English platform. So I used to take free demos, be it Camlet, Clappingo, English Yari. So it was also offering me a free demo session. I took that opportunity, and her name was also Neha, and she used to run her online English academy. And you won't believe that again, she offered me to work with her, and I worked with her. That's how I started my journey as a tutor, and that's how I learned all these things, how to conduct classes, how to use a laptop and all. So yes, self-doubt actually now it's again, how do you take this, right? So I use now. So it's not that I believe that I am perfect, because perfection comes with the self-doubt. If you want to be perfect, you will always doubt yourself and overthinking also. Okay, so now it's again, you need to be very smart. You need to be you need to think out of the box. If you are surrounded with self-doubt, just try to find out why you are doubting yourself. Okay, because there must be some reasons that you are doubting yourself. Work on those reasons. And it's always that, like, you have to fear, you have to face your fear. That's it. Second thing, self-doubt, how to get rid of. I'm just summing it up, how to get rid of self-doubt. Try to surround yourself with those people who help you to uplift.
Mhm.
Okay? So that's what actually it works a lot.
Mhm.
So if you are surrounded with those people who are going to doubt you can never believe in yourself. Right?
Right.
So be very cautious with your company.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
it. And have faith in maybe circumstances, and believe in yourself. That's it.
Mhm.
Self-doubt can make it or break it, as per my point of view. So it is good to doubt yourself, but
Mhm.
to some extent, because too much of anything is bad. That's it.
Right, right. That's definitely a great insight from you. And we are
Mm.
also running short of time. So at the end, we are going to tell in just one line that next time if self-doubt covers you, what is going to be your next step? All right? In just one line, anything that comes to your mind.
Actually, Sunita ma'am, you didn't ask me my anecdote. I am very much
हाँ, I
interested
was
in
actually, it
it.
was somewhere. मुझे लगा,
All right.
so you can share.
No,
Yeah, quickly share.
okay,
हाँ.
yeah. Actually, I altogether agree with Neha ma'am, as Neha ma'am told that self-doubt is not a problem. Yes, self-doubt actually it is a myth that self-doubt is bad. But self-doubt is not bad if it coming out of lack of experience,
Hmm.
lack of knowledge, or lack of understanding. So see, I just want to give you this thing, my anecdote, because when I was working one pharma company, that time my CEO he called, and that time I was amateur with this language, and I didn't I know I knew only manageable English, but he called and he gave his introduction, and as soon as he told I'm CEO, so that time only means I was doubting on my all these things. Okay, and I was thinking that if I would went wrong, if I would speak wrong, because after all he was CEO of the company. So what I want to share here, if self doubt coming out of fear or knowledge or those things now, so self doubt, it is not a cause, it is a effect. So we have to work on cause, not on self doubt. So that time I thought, I resolved, and I determined that time now I want to work on my skill, this skill. Okay, so I work on that skill, that cause. cause. So like that way everyone has to work out on that cause, not that effect. Okay. And one another thing I want to share, self doubt, there are actually two types of self doubt. One is healthy and one is unhealthy. Now see, earlier I didn't know how to speak in English, or how to that non-verbal communication skill and all. So that time I took Neha ma'am's help. So that time I was doubting myself. I took Neha ma'am's help because of her feedback, because she has a lot of abundant knowledge, and I took her feedback. Then I grow, then I improve, and I work on that skill, and I took action, and it is good. So that self doubt is healthy self doubt, because it was I took feedback from her. So that self doubt is always good. And another is unhealthy self doubt, means we are just our mindset always tell us, what if I go wrong, what if I feel that rejection or failure. So that self doubt, we always feel, we are it outcome no, it comes means we are taking it not for feedback, for validation. And we don't get that validation, we feel always that self doubt. And it is not only for that time, lifelong that pattern will exist in your brain. So we have to work out, in a short I want to say, we have to work out on that cause, not on that self doubt. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Right, right. That's amazingly you have explained. And it is so right that don't doubt yourself. Like you are not
Hmm.
the problem. But yes, you can doubt your actions and then work upon that, right?
Yeah.
Because actions are small, small actions, small, small things. But don't doubt yourself, at once, or you can say as a whole, don't doubt yourself,
Yes.
right? All right. So, yes, where were we? Like, what would you do if that self-doubt creeps in your life? Just in one line, we all have to.
Self-doubt will always stay. Just see the positive side of it. Because
Mm-hmm.
whenever we will find ourselves in a situation we have never been, it will automatically come in our mind. Like I will align with Sangeeta ji, that don't doubt your capabilities. You are actually be doubtful regarding the thing you have not been familiar with, or you are going to do it for the first time. So give a chance to yourself. I think it is a self-doubt, like doubt regarding the thing you have not done earlier, which inspire you, and that makes you learn new things and experience new things, and finally you get through it successfully.
Perfect, perfect. This is definitely going to help others as well. Kusum, what do you say?
Must say for overcome your self doubt, I mean, which helped me a lot, that I read so many self help books, and it gave me a different picture how I thought earlier and how I'm what my thought process now. And also I changed the way what we can say, I used to talk to myself, like, if what if I'm not able to do that, I change it. If what if I'm succeed in this, so we can change the way we self talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important, you know. And also, you should not bother if you are not perfect, doesn't matter. Yeah, you are, if you are taking first step, like, I must say, I'm not a social person, okay? I'm very conservative. I don't interact with the people. It's not like I don't like them, it's like I'm very introvert kind of a person, and I don't know how to interact, what I'm gonna ask, how I'm gonna respond to them. It's like that. So most of the time, people doubt me, like I'm so proudy, I do not talk, how to talk, and that kind of
Yes.
a thing. So
Mm-hmm.
now what happened? I said, okay, I initiate whatever it's happened. Sometimes I'm not able to communicate or express my feelings properly. That's I know, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, yeah, at least I'm trying that. I'm happy with that. So
Mm-hmm.
that thing, I think you should give it try, and you should always celebrate small wins. I mean, I must say that I have, joined this session. It's a very big thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Coming on video calls and discussing in a group and talking like this is very good for me, and I'm sure I'm gonna keep doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you should give one chance to yourself, and you should see how things goes for
Right,
future.
right, right, right. That's definitely a great attribute to acquire. Just to,
Hmm.
we'll see when we reach the bridge, right? Just that thing. We'll see
Okay.
what
Hmm.
happens. Just take the actions, right? Okay, Sangeeta,
Hmm.
advocate Sangeeta ji.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, self-doubt always runs in our all peoples because until we work upon our causes, as Sangeeta
Mm-hmm.
ma'am said, that until we work upon our causes, we can't overcome on that.
Mm-hmm.
So earlier, I don't know how to drive the car, so I used to afraid of that driving, even riding. So
Mm-hmm.
when I engaged with
Okay,
my
sorry to
husband.
cut you, Sangeeta. You just have to tell what would you do next time when self-doubt creeps in your life.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Always we should work upon our
Mm-hmm.
self doubt. We work upon our self doubt, so definitely we will reach our destinations.
So you're going to take actions. You're not going to
Yeah.
doubt yourself anymore. Nice.
Yes.
Pushpa ji.
Yeah. Yes, I am agreed with all of you guys. As you said, self-doubt always be with us. It is not going to away from us, but we have to focus on our milestone or goal. And like I can set the example very short in one line. Today, the Neha sent the WhatsApp message. The moment I saw the message, oh, if this is a group discussion, how will I face, how will I speak with them? Now, whatever I spoke wrong or right, but I'm here to speak with you. This is
Right.
how I am overcome. Thank you so much.
Great, great. I also feel the same way before every session, I tell you, like before this the
Mhm.
group discussion as well. But then I say to myself, let's see what happens, right? What worst can happen, right? All right. Sang
Yeah.
Sangeeta ji, what do you say?
Yes, I have very simple funda actually. Whenever it means I'm doubting myself, what I take pause, then I breathe slowly, and after that I count 10 to 1. And you know why we have to count 10 to 1? We have to give our brain time to step out from that panic zone. And I'm
Mhm.
just doing one simple funda. You may be laugh at that, but we are very good to give a gyan to another person. So we have to think that time if my friend were that place, so that time what I would give him or her a bit of advice. So same thing you have to tell yourself, because we always tell our friend, "Na, don't take it too hard, don't
Mhm.
fear, just you just do, just give it a shot." So same thing you have to tell yourself only, so that
Mhm.
we can do actually whenever we are encountering that self doubting. That
Right.
time we just tell ourselves that's those same thing whatever we want to tell our friend. Yeah, that's
That's perfect. That's perfect. So
Okay.
help yourself first before you help others, right? The same
Yes,
way.
yes. And I will
Right.
say that I
Yeah.
won't let it hold me back. I'll set it aside and bounce back. That's what I can do.
Great, great, great. Neetu, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good
Okay.
afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon. So, what is going to be your go-to action when your mind is covered with that self-doubt?
Okay. Yesterday only we were having an induction program in our department, and there was a assistant professor from MBA department, and she has done so many art of living courses. So she was telling about this thing yesterday only, that whenever we have control on our breath, like if we can control if we are gasping or padding, so if we can control over our breath, then we can control so many emotions all together, so many feelings, like. And she was saying that there is a saying that if you are busy doubting yourself, and at the same time what can happen, that others can get intimidated by our full potential.
Mm-hmm.
So we shouldn't doubt ourselves, but yes, when we have enough of time, we can practice this. And when we are alone, we can work upon our skills, we can upgrade our skills. But when we are in public domain, so we have to gather our all potential, our all courage.
Right,
So
right.
yes, I can say
hmm
that's
We
about
all have caliber,
on
we
this
all have
topic.
potential. It's just about
yes,
recognizing it, right? Okay,
yes.
so at the end, I want to take a moment to thank you all, and I can't thank you all enough to be here to reflect on this important topic, which is very important to spread awareness as well. So I hope you all also liked the session as much as
Yes.
I did.
Yes. Yes. I
Lovely.
like the session.
Great. And hoping
It's
Thank
to
you
our
so much.
it's our privilege and pleasure to with you and Neha ma'am, and you are both are very amazing ladies. So it's our pleasure. We
Okay.
talk
Yes.
our some tuta futa English.
It can say that sagacious. Both are sagacious for us.
Oh,
Yes,
And how
yes.
can we
Yes.
forget Kawaljeet Kaur
Kawaljeet
ma'am?
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Yes.
Kawaljeet ma'am also. I forgot her name.
Yes,
Sorry for
ma'am.
that.
We
Yes.
can't
I
forget. We
consider
can't
I
forget.
consider
Right.
ma'am my guru. She's
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh
one
my
of my
God.
mentors. So
And
yes.
I'm also going to
Thank
catch
you.
up with her, maybe
Huh.
after
Yes.
some days, separately.
Oh, yeah.
It's an honor.
All right.
Yes,
Great, great.
definitely.
Okay, so let's take a leave now and we have to get back to our house duty as well, right? So we'll
Yes,
see you in the next
definitely.
one and thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely day ahead.
Thank you,
You
ma'am. Have a
too.
great
Thank
day
you.
Thank
now.
you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Bye,
Thank you,
Thank
bye.
you
ma'am.
so
Take
much.
care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
You too. Bye.